Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to part three of our SEO reseller dashboard demo. This today, what we will be covering is the campaign management and performance report. I'm here again, yours truly, DC Gonzalez, your top line technician and growth guardian. All right, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. So this dashboard webinar is created so that our agency partners will be able to appreciate that the dashboard is capable of providing them full life cycle support. That means that from finding leads and prospect to nurturing them to winning their business and then providing them service, gaining loyalty, and making them advocates of your business, the SEO reseller dashboard is fully capable of supporting your agency from start to finish. All right. So let's go over and let's review what we've covered in the past two webinars. In the past two webinars, we talked about finding, nurturing, winning, and servicing your clients. So let's jump into how and which tools in the SEO reseller dashboard will help you find leads. Number one, we've got the lead finder. You can just simply enter your target business and enter a target location. You will be able to find different sorts of businesses that are listed in that particular area, together with their phone, email address, contact details, and even their social media presence. Now, not just lead finder, now that you've got leads now that you were able to find leads from the lead finder, you can actually manage your leads using the CRM. The SEO reseller dashboard has a built-in CRM wherein you can manage all the leads that you already have, whether it's from the SEO reseller dashboard's lead finder or from your other lead sources. That's the beauty about it. Wherever you get your leads, you don't need to pay extra to purchase expensive CRMs, because the SEO reseller dashboard CRM is more than capable of storing your leads, sending emails from the dashboard, categorizing your leads based on which part of the funnel they're already in and the level of your interaction with them. So now the dashboard have helped you find your leads, have helped you manage your leads. Now it's a time for us to nurture our leads. So if you want to nurture your leads, keep them informed, offer them promotions and everything, you can use the marketing promotion option in the SEO reseller dashboard. So you can set up series or drip campaigns, email marketing. There's a lot of templates that you can use in the SEO reseller dashboard so that you can automate the marketing efforts, the email marketing efforts to those leads that you have in the CRM. More than that, you can run the web audit and then the GPP audit, right? So now that you've got their attention, you're talking to them, the best value that you can offer is a thorough audit of their website, looking at different aspects such as usability, responsiveness, mobile friendliness, of course, the SEO, technical on-page, off-page aspect, paid media traffic, and even their social media numbers and reach and engagement. So the web audit is a tool for you to have meaningful and in-depth conversations with your leads. Next, you also have the ability to audit their existing Google Business Profile. During the last webinar, we talked about different aspects and different metrics that Google takes a look at in ranking businesses on the local search. And Google Business Profile shows different areas of improvement, different areas of opportunity that you can help your leads and your clients in terms of optimizing their Google Business Profile, increasing their chances of being found in the local search. And also, right, last webinar we talked about the proposal builder, which is a tool that in less than 10 minutes you can build a proposal for your clients. So the proposal builder, you can customize the front page, write an introduction, and you can just simply add different services and products that is already existing in the SEO reseller dashboard, and talk about what's included in the month one setup, what's included in the month two setup, what are the monthly timelines, and of course doing some quotation at the end. So the proposal builder saves you a lot of time in crafting proposals for your clients because everything is pre-built for you. And also, I've talked about we have a dedicated team that provides in-depth SEO opportunity audit. Now that if you already have provided your web audit, your GPP audit, and your lead or client wants more insights into their SEO opportunities, we can provide in-depth SEO opportunity reports in the dashboard through a request in the dashboard, and we will give you a 20 keyword proposal, on page, off page implementation audit, and then also including an entire competitive analysis if needed be. So these are the different tools, and these are the different features that we've talked about in the past two webinars. Over the past two webinars, we've helped you find your leads, nurture your leads, and then win them over. Now, the most exciting part is this one. How do you service them? Okay, how do you provide them value once you've already won their business, right? So the dashboard is capable of helping you find lead, nurturing your leads, and then winning them over. Now that you've won them and now they are your agency client, now what are the things in the dashboard that you can utilize to provide them exceptional service and then give them in-depth insights about their marketing? So now on the fourth level of our full life cycle support, we will talk about the SEO and the paid media reports, the Google Analytics report as well, and then creating your own on-demand reports. Those things are also available in the dashboard, right? So those are the things that we will be covering today. And again, this is like the end part, all right, of the full life cycle support that the SEO Reseller dashboard can provide to you. So what are we waiting for? Let's hop into it. So what I have here is the homepage of the SEO Reseller dashboard. So when you log into account.seoreseller.com and then key in your email and your password, you will be welcomed by the screen. Over the years, we've lived and we've performed. Okay, we'll meet somebody. There we go. Over the past two webinars, we've performed demo on the agency tools like website audit, scorer, lead finder, CRM, marketing automation, proposal builders, and even agency side and email finder. Right now, what we would want to cover is, now that you've got clients, right? Managing clients, especially digital marketing clients, is not an easy task. So the dashboard is there to help you make your life easier by being able to provide information to your clients at any given point in time. So what we will be looking at today is your white label dashboard. So what is your white label dashboard? Your white label dashboard is a portal or an access that you can give to your clients so that they can view their SEO, paid media, Google Business, and any other performance related to their campaign in a real-time basis. So how do you find out, or how do you get your white label dashboard here in the SEO Reseller dashboard? So from the home screen, you just click here on white label and then navigate to white label settings. So once you're there in the white label settings, there will be a sidebar in here wherein it will tell you to customize your dashboard. Here, you can give your dashboard its own name. I have here sample digital agency, and then this is your free white label domain. So you will have here https://accesshub.co. That is our default white label domain. That is entirely white label. It doesn't mention of anything about SEOreseller.com, so we can keep that white label veil. And you can customize the slug at the end to any name or any in identifier that you would want to use for your business. For example, I will be using https://accesshub.co digital agency. So now this is the white label dashboard. Later, I will go and show to everyone what are the things that you can see in the white label dashboard. So now I've got there the white label domain, and then I can even customize the branding, the color of it, and everything. If you are techie and you have good knowledge on setting up subdomains, you can customize this white label domain, this default one, into anything that you have, into anything that you would want to use. For example, my website is SEOreseller.com. I can just create an SEOreseller.com, SEOreseller.whitelabel-dashboard.com, and I can nest that under my website. And there you go. You will have a fully customized and fully branded white label domain. But for now, for today, for the demo, we will be using the default white label domain. So this is where you get that. Again, go to white label settings. In just 2 clicks, you will be able to find your white label domain that you can share with your existing clients. Now that you have your white label domain, let us figure out how do I add my clients, or how do I give my clients access to the white label dashboard. For you to do that, you just here again navigate to white label settings. Okay, and then here go to manage users, which is like the fourth tab in this sub menu, right? So if you select manage users, you can add users that will have access to your dashboard. So let's go ahead and add a new user. So if I click on this blue button, there will be a field that I need to fill up. So I will put in here an email. I will put our white label one access email, which is analytics2@myreports.app. I will give him a username, and then here, as you can see, there are 2 roles that you can select. One is an employee and one is a client. For example, you've got account managers that are part of your team, and you want them to have the same level of access, same level of features and customization that you currently have in the dashboard. You can add them as an employee. But if they are your client and they're interested in viewing their performance real time, you must add them as a client, and then nominate a password for them that is at least 8 characters long. Right, then I will hit save, and now I will have access to this. And you can even give them a first name, for example, Mr. Client. Right, there you go. So this is your client, this is their email. You can even give adjust their username, and then you can assign them to certain campaigns. Here on the campaign assignment, you don't want to assign all of your campaigns to one client, especially if that is not their business or their campaign, right? So you need to carefully tick the selected box and carefully select which campaign you want to assign to them. In this case, I will be using the Hive Bar and Resto because this has been the sample campaign that we have been using throughout this demo. So go to campaign assignment, hit selected, and then under the campaign, under the box on the right, select the campaign that you would want to give this particular user access to. And then I will hit save. And there you go. So now, where do we find again our white label domain? Let's go to white label settings, and then go to accesshub.co. So I'll show you how to access that thing. Right, still loading. All right, it's taking a little bit of time, so let's try that again. Okay, here we go. All right, so now, again, this is where I can find my white label domain. I'll just copy accesshub.co, put it in my browser, and then attach the slug that I customized earlier. Okay, so now I'm trying to access that. It will give me this particular login screen. Here we go. Okay, so this is how the login screen to your white label dashboard looks like. It will have your logo. This is my demo logo, Digital Connect, a digital marketing agency. And then your client will enter the username and password that you created for them, as I've shown you earlier. Go here, Analytics2. That's the email that I use. And then I'm going to copy the password that I nominated earlier and then hit on the blue button, login. So once your client is done with that, they will be able to see something like this on their dashboard. Okay, it's still loaded. Let's give it some time. There you go. So now what they see is a simpler and a cleaner version of what you see in your own SEO Reseller dashboard. So what you see now on your screen is what we call as the white label dashboard. And if they have multiple campaigns under them, for example, you got a client that have multiple businesses, all of their businesses that are onboarded to you as your client can be found here. In this case, Mr. Analytics does have one campaign only, and that is here on the table. If you click here under the campaign name, you will find different information that they can have access real time. So number one is the keyword ranking. So the keyword ranking data will be found in here, and then also the analytics data. So I haven't shown or added how to add keywords yet. Later, once we've added the keywords, you will be able to see the keyword performance of this campaign. But here's the cool thing. This is a white label dashboard. This is the view that your clients will be seeing once you give them access to their white label dashboard. They can see and view their GA4 performance from the dashboard in a very simplified manner, because GA4 can be sometimes intimidating and can be sometimes too much for some clients, that they don't know where to look. So what the SEO Reseller dashboard or your white label dashboard does is that it gives them an easy overview of how many users, how many new users, what is the average engagement time, how many conversions had we have for this particular campaign together with their new users and everything. So later I will walk you through on the analytics report and then the Google Business Profile or the GBP performance report. So as you can see now, this is such a beautiful thing for your clients to have, because this is real-time data and they can access this at any given time in their mobile devices, in their tablets, in their laptops, without having to even contact you. So at the end of the day, it's self-service. They can figure out and they can see the performance of their campaign from the dashboard that you gave to them. Okay, so now that is our white label dashboard. Now that we have also shown how to provide your clients, their users, now let us see how do you integrate Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and Google My Business for your client's dashboard, right? Because that's important, because these data that you see here, you need to integrate their existing Google Analytics, Google Business Profile, Google Search Console into our dashboard so that we can start showing data, right? So for you to do that, again, you just go into white label, right? And then this time you just need to go into the campaigns in the main menu. So if you go to the campaigns in the main menu, you will have here all the list of the campaigns that you have. In this case, let us take a look at the high bar and resto, because that's the one that we've been using as a demo earlier. So here I have here the high bar and resto, and I will just go and go to go to settings, and then select integrations. So you select the right campaign, go to settings, and then navigate to integrations. You will see here different tools that you can integrate in the dashboard. And this is such a critical tool that you need to use, this is such a critical step that all agencies must implement so that their clients can see their performance real time. So for example, I've got here different connections already. Let's take a look at Google AdWords. Let's click on this blue authorize button, and then it will give me a prompt or a pop-up wherein I will be asked to log in using the email that I've access to their Google AdWords. Okay, so now you just click on authorize here, and then it will pop up on a window, and then it will ask me to log in using the email address that I have in there. And then that's it. That's how easy it is to integrate Google Analytics, Google Business Profile, Google Search Console into your client's dashboard. Okay, so do we have any questions from the audience before we move on? All right, if there are no questions, I will proceed on the next step of it. So now, again, let's take a look at the process here. We've set up the white label settings. We've learned where to get our white label dashboard. You've seen how we add users to your, how we add or give your clients access to their dashboard, to their white label dashboard. And now let's take a look at how do we monitor the fulfillment for their campaign. Okay, so now let's go in there. Just a second, guys. The screen seems to be frozen. I'll be back in a bit. All right, now we've got control of the dashboard. Okay, so again, the process is you've nurtured your leads, you've talked to them, you've closed them, you've won them, and now you're servicing them, right? SEO Reseller does provide SEO, paid media, and content white label support to your agency so that we can take care, or we can be the extension of your team in providing services to your clients instead of you having to do everything by yourself you can just get one of our packages, and we will take care of the rest of their SEO, covering their on page, their off page, and then technical SEO. Now, for example, you have onboarded a client with us. You've got a client starting up, and how do you monitor the progress of that campaign? In terms of progress, we will be taking a look at two things. Number one, the first progress is the fulfillment progress, right? Of course, you paid us to do the work for your client, and of course there should be a way for you to monitor the completion of those tasks and those outputs and deliverables that we promised to you. The good thing is you can monitor that from your SEO reseller dashboard. So let's go here on our dashboard, click on campaigns again, select the campaign that you would want to monitor. In this case, let's select the high bar and resto, click on that, and you will just simply navigate, okay, into the project screen. Okay, so from that campaign, you will have a lot of sub menu option here, like taking a look at overview, SEO, GBP, reputation, analytics, contact, PPC reports, and projects. Now let's go to projects. You've got a campaign or a client onboarded with us, and you would want to see what are the things or what are the most recent updates about the things that we promised to deliver to them. So you go to projects, and then you will see this particular project name here. So the project name is the same name as the package that you purchased with us. For example, you got our local SEO Prime, which is like our biggest local project. So if you click on that, okay, you will see this particular screen wherein you can view the project milestone, right? And then you will be able to determine its fulfillment level, right? So we are this transparent to our clients. You can see the fulfillment level of your campaigns, and fulfillment is computed based on the number of tasks that we've deployed for your campaign and versus the number of tasks that we've already completed for your campaign. And then here you will see the timeline as well. So this is a local SEO Prime. For this particular package that you purchased for this month, it will run from November 1st up until November 30. So now if you want to take a look at all inclusions of this particular milestone or package that we've deployed for your client, you just need to click on this button here, and then you will see all the tasks related for this campaign. This is a month one sample campaign that we have in here, and you can clearly see its milestone status. It's currently fulfilled 25.93%. And then if you go down here, you will be able to see the tasks that we've completed for them. So for example, campaign start includes campaign intake, doing keyword research, doing the URL mapping, and creating a 6-month blueprint. Now, also part of any SEO package that you have with us is the SEO technical audit. So we will perform website technical audit, doing schema recommendations and everything. And then we will also take care of the Google Analytics setup, GA4, GSC setup, Google Ads account integration, and everything. So those tasks that we promised to you when you got the package with us, you can monitor them in your dashboard. And also, part of being an agency is sending approvals to your client, right? Whenever we write on-page content for your client, you must send it to them for their review and then for their approval before we put that live to the website. Now, for us to be able to do that, we need to seek your approval. And getting or giving approval from the dashboard is so easy. Again, you just select the campaign that you want to work with, go to the project, select the milestone or the current milestone that we are working together on, and just take a look at those that would require approval. Let's say, for example, there will be a blimp here that says approval required. So just click here, for example, in our on-page content optimization month 1, and you will see that this particular task is a file uploaded. This is now the file that you can send to your client for approval, right? You can show this to them via email. You can show this to them when you meet them personally or during a call or anything. And you can simply access all the content that we've written for your campaign in your SEO reseller dashboard. So you just simply hit on that download button and you will get a copy of that on-page optimization report for the high bar and rest now. And this is where you can actually monitor all of the tasks and their different status. Let's say, for example, green one shows completed, orange one shows scheduled. That means that we are still going to work on that on a particular timeline. And then red means it is for approval. And that's how easy for you as an agency owner to monitor how your your white label partner, your SEO provider, has been completing tasks and finishing tasks for your campaign. So that is like the entire fulfillment monitoring. But on top of that, you can actually review all the links, the backlinks, the that with outreach for your client. For you to do that, there's a sidebar here on the left, and then you will be able to see tasks, and then just simply click on links, and you will see all the links that we've built and with outreach for your campaign. For example, you got a table here, there's a type guest plug outreach, and these are all the links that we built for your campaign, right? So those deliverables, the fulfillment that we've promised and you promise your client, can easily be monitored here in the SEO Reseller dashboard. Okay, now you have monitored fulfillment. You see that things are moving well. You see that the links are in there. What will be the next step? The next step is for us is to monitor the performance of the campaign, right? For us to monitor the performance of the campaign, see if the keywords are moving, see if we got conversions, see if the Google Business Profile have some searches and calls. So how do you do that? Again, everything starts from the campaigns. Click on campaigns again, and then select the campaign that you would want to check out. In this case, again, it's the high bar and resto. And here you will have multiple views or multiple options for you to review the performance of your campaign, right? Here you got SEO performance. Here you got Google Business Profile performance, reputation, analytics, even paid media performance are included in here. So now let's jump into analytics first. Okay, so again, I'm not the right campaign, the iBar resto. Let's click on analytics here, and if you have done the integration step that I showed you earlier, you will see this data. And here is a simplified and a clean way to show your clients how is their website performing in terms of like search and everything. So here, the first tab is the number of users for this particular time. You can actually filter the time wherein you want to view it. You can view it in the last 30 days, last 7 days, this month, or a custom date range. Okay, so here you will notice that this particular campaign had around 2,800 users for this month and 2,700 new users for this month, whose average engagement time is 1:16, and we've logged a total of 72 conversion. There's also a table here that shows the users and then the new user. This is one of our sample campaign here. And as you can see, the trajectory is going up. It will show down here because this is today. The trajectory is going up, and the dark blue line is the new the existing users, and then the light blue line is the new users, right? Why is it important for the dashboard to show the number of new users? Because this indicates that they're capturing a certain part of the market that they haven't used to capture before. So that means progress in terms of their SEO performance. And also right beside that graph, here is the breakdown of different channel groups. Of course, a website will get traffic from different sources. It can be organic search, paid search, direct search, organic social, or referral, whichever is the setting in the Google Analytics 4 account. So here, there's a breakdown here. The dark blue one is the organic search, and then the light blue one is the paid search, and then direct is the lighter blue one, and then there's orange for organic, and then light orange for referral. As you can see, for this particular website, there is almost an equal share of organic search and paid search happening on their account. So that is how easy it is to view and monitor this. But it doesn't end there. There are more information related to Google Analytics that the dashboard can simplify in presenting to your clients. You can also view the sessions over time. Okay, so this shows how many sessions the users from organic search, paid search, direct, and assigned in organic social are spending on the website. So for example, as you can see in our organic search, there's a huge increase in the organic search sessions last October 29. And that is how detailed and that is how clear the dashboard can show the data of your campaigns. And then also it will show here another breakdown of the number of users by the default channel group. All right, this is the number of users, new users. This is the new users, and this one is the existing users. And it again shows that the organic search and then the paid search has an equal amount of share in the overall traffic of the website. And if you scroll down here, you will be able to figure out what are your type 5 conversion. In this case, we got 64 form submissions in this particular time span that we've selected. And then here we got 8 phone clicks, and then top 5 countries by users. If the business is based in the US and targets a US market, then the majority of its traffic should be coming from the United States. Helps you validate if we are capturing the right market, right? And in here, you can even figure out the top 5 cities by the users, right? And if the client is, for example, based in Chicago, and they see that majority of the traffic are coming from Chicago, then that means that they are able to reach the right set of audience. And that is how simple but yet clear and concise the dashboard is capable of showing to your clients. Okay, so that is just like the analytics. Now let's go into Google Business Profile, right? One of the hottest thing in terms of search right now is local search. And for you to be relevant in the local search, you need to have a proper and an optimized Google Business Profile. Now you can also integrate that to your dashboard so that your clients can monitor and view their Google Business Profile performance real time. So you just need to, again, go to campaign, select the right campaign, and then go to GBP. And then here you will be able to see the overview performance. So you go to GBP in there, and then it will show you some graphs that indicate, right, how much search result are they getting versus map views for a certain span of time. Again, just like the analytics type report, you can customize this to show the last 7 days, the last 30 days, the last 3 months, or a custom date range. Here it shows search result versus map views. Search result being the dark blue one, and then the map views being the light blue one. The number of calls per day. And this is not just per week, this is per day. And as you can see, last October 30, there were 2 calls. Last October 27, there was at least a call that is placed on their Google Business Profile. And then on the left side, you will be able to see the customer action, wherein how many direction requests was received during this time span, how many website visits were generated from this time span, and how many calls did we had during this time span, right? Calls are conversions, right? When somebody calls your business from Google Business Profile, there's a high chance that they will be doing business with you. So this is a great insight for your clients to show them the value, or for them to realize the value of all the SEO and Google Business Profile work that they're doing. And then here, there's a review summary of how many reviews they got and then their average score. And then you can also monitor all the reviews here. Okay, under GBP, there's a sub menu. If you click on reviews, you will be able to see all the reviews. When did they come in? What are the stars and everything? And you can actually click on more action here and even put up your own reply. So that's how easy it is for you to manage a certain campaign that does Google Business Profile with you. And here you can monitor all the posts, check out all the media, and then even update their business information. So that is just a snippet of how you can monitor Google Analytics, Google Business Profile, and the SEO report in the dashboard. And all of this thing that you see in here is also visible, right? It's also visible to your client's white label dashboard. So they don't need to ask you, hey, how many calls did I got last month? They can just go in here and pick up the details, see the data real time and live. So the analytics data that I showed you earlier, this is the white label dashboard that we've set up earlier for our sample client. It's the same thing that you see in there, and they have the same control of updating or controlling the time frame or the time span that they want to view the numbers. So that's how powerful, and that is how easy is for you to show value to your clients through the white label dashboard. Now, of course, some clients would want a written report. Okay, some clients will appreciate you giving them a PDF document every end of the month or twice a month to show them the performance of the campaign. And usually the common practice among agencies is that you contact your account manager and ask for a report. Can I get a report about the performance of the campaign in the last 15 days? Usually that's gonna be very easy because you just need to request it. But what if you can easily do it and generate it for yourself in a matter of seconds? Okay, so now let's take a look at campaigns. Again, you have to select the right campaign that you want to generate a report on, and then here navigate towards reports. Okay, there we go. So now we've got here what we call as the report builder. If you were with us on the last webinar, you saw that we have a proposal builder. Through the agency tools, go to proposal builder. That is for your leads, and that is for businesses that are in your pipeline. But the report builder is for client, but the report builder are for the clients that you already have in your system. So here, this is the report builder. It's so easy to generate a report. It just takes a few clicks. So first thing that you do is to click on the build a report, and you can start from a template. We got tons of templates here. We got local SEO report template, PPC report template, and SEO report template. Now, since we are local SEO expert, let's take a look at the local SEO report template. Click on that radio button and then hit next. Oh, sorry, I was not showing that. Okay, so let's do that again. So here, let's go to the agency tools. You got the proposal builder there. For the leads that are in your pipeline, the report is for the clients that you already have in your portfolio. So again, select the right campaign, go to reports, and then click on the blue builder report. I would recommend that you start from a template. Use the local SEO report template as an example. Click on the blue button, hit next, and then just like create a report name, local SEO report, or make it like monthly. Oops, okay, monthly local SEO report. There you go. Now hit next, and in as few as 3 or 4 clicks, you will have a report created for you. Now, once it confirms that a report has been created, you can customize, or you can take a look at different parts of the report in here. Of course, you can take a look at the cover page. This will be automatically filled out to you based on the campaign that you've selected, the timeline that you will be selecting later, the table of contents, traffic, organic traffic, and then the local SEO data coming from Google Search Console, and Google Analytics as well. So now, once you've set that up, click on Save and Exit. There you go. So now you will see here, this is the monthly local SEO report that you've created. Now you just need to click on Edit Report, the light blue button, for you to generate an actual report. So now let us go ahead and save and exit. All right. Okay. And then now, once you are ready to download the report or send that report to your client, just click on the blue download report button, select the time span that you would want to start, let's say October 1st to October 31st, the last full month, and hit download. Now, once that is down, once you have hit the download button, it will show generating queue, and then it will give you a confirmation that the report has been generated. Okay, it does take just a few clicks and a few minutes to generate a report, an on-demand report, whenever your client might need or might request a report from you. There we go. It looks like we already have the report here. Let me try to present it to you guys. Okay, there we go. So now this is the monthly local SEO report. You will have here, and this is going to be branded based on your what agency logo you put in the dashboard. You can see here the title of the report, the date, coverage, presented to whom campaign, and this is the campaign name. You will also have a table of contents there, and then voila, this is your local SEO report based on Google Analytics. How many people took action on your Google business profile? How many people called you? How many people visited your site? How many asked for direction? And it also shows you the increase, right? It shows you the percentage increase or decrease based on the data comparing last month. So you appeared 77 times less, but you still appeared 143 times on search, 10 times on maps, and then these are all the media that is associated to the business and everything. So you will have this report available for you at any given point in time whenever your client requests it. So having this type of report from the dashboard allows you to easily manage and keep your clients happy. Aside from them monitoring the performance of their campaign in real time in terms of SEO, Google Business Profile, analytics, and paid media, they can also request an on-demand report from you, which you can give to them in a matter of seconds. So those are just some of the things that you can utilize in the dashboard for you to be able to retain and keep your clients happy, right? Of course, clients will always ask for what is the progress of my campaign, What have you been doing for my campaign, and where are we now with my campaign and my website? What are the wins that we can actually talk about? Now, the dashboard has all the ways and means to help you as an agency owner in providing that value and information to their client, right? You can give them access to their white label dashboard, monitor performance real time, or you can generate an on-demand report for them, right? And that brings us to the close of the full lifecycle support module here at our SEO Reseller dashboard demo, right? So again, going back to the discussion, the lead finder helps you source leads from the dashboard. Once you got all those leads, you can manage them through the CRM. From the CRM, you can send them an email, generate a website audit, generate a GBP audit, enroll them to a marketing automation, or build a proposal for them. So from finding leads to nurturing them to winning them through the proposal builder and the in-depth SEO opportunity audit, we've got you covered. Now you already have a client. And for example, you've onboarded that client with us. You can monitor each and every task that we do for that campaign. Download all the content and reports that we've generated for that campaign. And then also keep them abreast with the performance of their campaign by giving them and enrolling them to the white label dashboard so that they can monitor it real time, so that they can see their SEO, paid media, PPC, and Google My Business performance. And at the same time, provide them reports at the end of the month or at any given day of the month through the on-demand report. So as you can see, the SEO Reseller dashboard is your full lifecycle support solution for your campaigns. All right. Do we have any questions from the audience today? All right, if there are no questions from the audience today, thank you so much for attending this webinar. This webinar is recorded and will be uploaded to our YouTube channel for our partners, current partners, and partners in the future for them to view it and learn from this particular training that we've provided our clients. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.